Welcome back, everybody, to your favorite day of the week.
Like, imagine, because you have to think that, you ever considered that, you know how some people grow up in neighborhoods and they have, like, a different accent? Like maybe a white person might sound like they're from the hood, because they grow up there or whatever. Right. Or maybe a black guy grew up in Alabama and he's got a country accent, right? But there's got to be like some white ladies or something, or black ladies that grow up in like Chinatown, and they be walking around like, "What you saying?" Like they picked it up, right? Like they grew up around it, right? That has to be a fact because I have seen white girls who hang out with Mexican girls, and they talk like that, like they pick up the lingo. So you have to assume that if all your friends are Asian and you live in Chinatown. You play cards or something. Maybe you guys play bridge all the time. Like just
To me, that's the equivalent of like a black person with a full blown British accent. Like it's the same. Yeah, it's just that's where they came up, and it's always shocking. You know what I mean when people hear a black person like an Idris Elba that has like the full from Britain, and then they go. But they always they always throw in something that kind of lets you know they're still kind of hood because they'll be like, I'm from Britain, blood. You know what I'm saying, Brew? Like, I always got to throw a little extra in there,
That's so true.
So it makes sense because it's really all about the culture, right? And people sometimes confuse skin color with culture when it's just that's how you grew up, But it's also, a good way of breaking the stereotypes. It'd just be like, Pat, he's got a deep, deep drawl, but
that's right.
He could easily not, it just depends. But
I'm not a country. I'm not a country boy though, right?
I don't know if I don't think he could easily not. I think it'd be.
I'm just saying,
I think it would be a hard. I think if Pat tried to not have an accent, he would have to focus and take speech class.
Oh, it would. Yeah.
Oh, easily,
definitely. Yeah. Dude, when we went to this burger place, it was pretty cool in Pasadena called Grill 'Em All. It's like based on heavy metal and wrestling.
Did you say Gorilla Mall?
Grill 'em all.
You got to grill them all. Don't just grill some.
Grill 'em all.
You got to grill them all.
But we
walked to grill them all.
And I order no BS. I'm ordering for Justin because he's the one that drove like 45 minutes to get there. He's been wanting to take us to this place, and it was $95 worth of burgers and fries. $95.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
And the woman goes, "Do I detect an accent?" And I go, "No." She just looks.
Absolutely not, ma'am.
What are you talking about? I'm from around here.
You're deluged.
She's like, "Are you from?"
Deluged. You certainly are.
She asked me if I was from Texas, and I was like, "No."
Whoa.
Of course. If you're in California, and you talk like that. You're from Texas. Because all cowboys are from Texas.
Because you're never going to the East Coast. Why would you drive this far? Why would you come anywhere but Texas?
Isn't this funny that when people I've never been this person who goes, "Man, you eat somewhere and go, I can't wait to take people here. I can't wait." Listen, I've been wanting to take you guys for years. I'm so excited. Yeah. But there are people like his friend who's like, "Man, I've just been Pat. When you get here, bro.
Yeah, for you.
You're from the South, so I'm going to take you to a Southern restaurant over here, man. We're going to go eat it up. Yeah.
I'm going to take you to Gorilla Mall.
I'm not that, but I am that person.
Let me see. I don't know that
about video games or something.
Yeah. More excited about that, yeah.
But I've never been I never ate somewhere and go, I just got to take Nick here. He'll love it.
Actually, you did, though. With the one spot you took you to.
You're right.
With the burrito tacos.
Look at your phones. Look at your phones.
Okay. Ew, Pat, why would you send me that?
Ooh, hey, speaking of that, let me tell you a funny story real fast.
Did you look at your phone?
I got it right here.
It's thick.
Look at that. Those fries, the burger was good. Those fries had shredded chicken and wing sauce on them.
They look like they throw up.
Best. The best.
They look like the poop.
They look like the bomb.
They might taste really good, but I eat with my eyes closed because they look like the poop.
For context, for people watching.
I feel like it looked like it was going to come out of you when you get done eating it. No, this is what it looks like.
That looks like somebody had a rough night.
It's so good.
They might as well call it vomit sauce.
I had the Metallica burger.
It would it come out of you?
Metallic burger. All right, sorry, Joel. Go ahead.
Wait a minute, I'm stuck on metallic burger.
No, what was I saying?
It's Metallica burger.
What was that?
I thought you said metallic burger. It's kind of thick tonight. It's kind of thick tonight, Pat.
Sorry.
What was the story?
So let me straighten it up.
There we go. I'm gonna need your turn to do some push-ups.
What was I saying?
How
do you remember what I was saying?
You were saying
said I have a story.
You're not the type of person that gets excited about taking people to restaurants. So I was saying that you got excited because you actually took me to the one spot that had the burrito tacos, which were delicious.
And I started in another road, and then Pat wrecked into me with his van.
Wow.
Just took my car and rolled it down a hill.
Hold on,
you stood there and goes, ha, 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 bring it back. You bring it back. I'm going to slice you.
Can't believe it, Pat.
Joel, you've taken me to a taco place before in Kannapolis.
I believe that. I believe all these rumors to be true.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same place as you, Nick. This was
His accusations are true.
I have a quick question about the van. What kind of van was it, Joel? Was it like a 93 Astro van that he ran into you with?
No, I have a Mark III.
Yep.
With
it's
the dome?
got the big tire.
With
it's got the tire in the back.
Yep.
With the moon hatch on the side that you have to look out of, and the
it's like a
carpet.
big, like a car belly button, like just right there. You never see a mark without it. Just
car's belly button or butthole.
The belly button of vehicles.
Do y'all see faces all the time? Like, that's something I see. Like, I always see faces like
the marshmallow you sent me today.
The marshmallow I sent you today, right?
100%. Did you make that
upset.
or did you just find that?
No, he came out of the bag all upset.
Pat, this was his face.
Yeah, I saw it.
Listen, I spared him. Bro. I threw him in the trash. I said, I can't eat you.
Hey, you already
he did look sad. That was sad.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that face.
Oh, God. That's so wild.
Looks like one of the Mario ghosts.
Yeah.
When you move. Isn't that funny, though? So I pulled it out there. And I was going to eat him. I was like this. And he's all... And I was like... I can't. I couldn't. You couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat it. So I put him down. I tried to keep him for a long time. He got real stiff, like a real hard marshmallow. And that was that.
Please don't eat me. Please.
I mean, isn't that weird?
It is weird. Oh, I see faces. I'm like you. I see faces and everything. Cars have faces.
Cars have faces.
The front of cars, I see faces. Headlights and cars. Yeah.
Even the back of cars can have faces.
They do.
License plate be the face, just like...
Just smiling at gnashing of teeth.
7996JG.
Hero 2.
Yeah. Let's try to mimic a car. Like if let's say a car and we'll try to mimic it with our face. We're gonna do headlights or I don't know what
headlights. That was dumb.
How about
why are we doing this?
I don't know. Like I feel like Scions,
what are we doing?
The Scion cars or Lexuses. Yeah. The new Lexuses are like.
Yeah. Why are they so mad?
The new Kias definitely. The new Hyundais definitely have that.
That's a person changer right there, Pat.
When you do it. Wow.
Yikes. How do you get that extra eye bend up there?
Like a villain right now. Like you.
I mean, it's because I was
it just disappears like magic.
You look like a DC villain, man. You know, the Patinator or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
How you gotta get them up.
Yeah, bring them down. And bring them down. Oh,
yeah, you look like you're made of stone.
It's like,
my God, you look like an Easter Island head.
Either one.
You look like a Olmec.
Olmec's temple, yeah, from back in the day, yeah.
You know the fat Mexican
Welcome
guy.
To
his face just like. He looks like it's just squashed, man.
Dude, what if you so mad look like that all the time?
Like, what did you be pissed if you're the emperor and they're like, "Here you go"? You're like, "What is this?
What is this?"
Like, and it looks just like you. Like, I would be like, "Make me look good," because I don't want people to know what I really look like if I look like Olmec. You know, like, give me that Tom Cruise. Like, can I have a chin? Like,
give me something. Chisel me out. What's the deal? I'm
Truth.
Good.
Photoshop the statue.
I have a quick question. I was in a Bojangles the other day, and I haven't been inside a Bojangles in a long time, and I've realized they don't use sporks anymore. Like, when's the last time you saw a spork in a restaurant?
Taco Bell.
Is that just Taco Bell still has sporks?
Bell.
I think Taco Bell still uses them.
They do. They do provide that. That's a fact.
Did Taco Bell start using sporks because of Mexican pizzas? Is that a thing?
Because I don't know. Maybe Taco Bell haven't.
They came around the same time, I believe.
Yeah.
You think they were invented? You think someone was like, it would be great if this pizza you made, if I had a spoon and a fork at the same time. That'd be great.
Think so.
I think that you're right, Jim. This dish calls for a sport.
Oh my God! A what?
No, we're wrong. It says Samuel W. Francis invented this spork. A Rhode Island doctor named Samuel W. Francis filed an early patent for a spork-like utensil in 1874. That dude was way before his time.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But I just kind of noticed that. Like, man. I think at one point in time, I feel like sporks were all the rage. You know what I mean? Like, I need a spork. You know you could get one of Bojangles because how else are you going to eat your dirty rice? Unless you have a spork. So you can dig into the sausage and get rice at the same time.
Like, what a weird thing to be known for, like inventing a utensil. Yeah, I invented the spoon. Yeah.
Right.
That's me.
You
get up to heaven, you're like, you get up to heaven, you're like, who are you? Oh, the name's Barry. I invented the spoon.
Yeah, yeah.
You invented the spoon? Yeah.
Well, let him in.
Spoon. It's like, before me, we were just handy to go, just eating it, just slipping. You ever had soup with your palms?
How do you enjoy your mashed potatoes?
And this is my friend Martin.
Oh, why, you're welcome.
I invented the tissue.
Before that, somebody just blew into your hands.
Before it was called a tissue, we called it a napkin.
A sock.
Before the spoon, there was the scoop.
A shovel of sorts.
The finger tugs.
This
coming true.
Of sorts. When have you ever said of sorts in a sentence as like in America?
You know,
right now. Yeah.
Right. Hey, here's something funny. Look, I noticed this today. Do you ever notice how when Hispanic people talk about like music and they talk about dancing, they're all like,
they start dancing.
Why does it like the belly to the hand? Like,
it's connected.
What is it? That's the sexy move. You know, it's like it is.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's like white. It's like all white people go do the head bob.
He's like this, and Nick, he goes like this. He goes like this, and he goes, I lost all my rhythm. Oh my God, I turned white. Hold on.
Welcome.
Hold on a second. There it is. Look, he goes like this, Nick, and he goes, and I'm done. Easy, that's it, Mr. G. I'm done.
That's all you get. That's all you get.
That's all you get. No, it's because it's coming from the soul. That's because you bachata. The bachata comes
right
from
the belly, though.
Soul. Well, that's because where the soul is at. That's where the music derives from, right? When you
your soul lives right here with your farts. When your soul farts, your soul is friends with your farts. They come in, he goes, hey, what are you doing here? Oh no, they're just passing it through.
Yeah. Come on, man. You have to bailar from the soul. Okay?
Get out of here.
Every fart is a spirit leaving your body.
That's it. That's it. Look at you. You feel it now. You feel it now. He's in there. You feel it. You can't stop.
That's sexy, right? That's
very sexy.
Sexy.
Listen, you look at another mamacita and give her the eyes, and then you give her the moves.
You go like this, Nick. You go.
It's like a magnet for the lady.
Like this.
Yeah.
It is the pheromone. It's the dancing
I'm
pheromone.
coming, Poppy. Poppy, I'm coming to you now, Poppy.
It is me. Come to me. Come to me.
I'm coming. I coming, Poppy. I coming.
What is the equivalent?
I run to you. Come by. It is.
You know what I'm going to tell him? I'm going to come over there and have a sniff.
That's what I sniff of Jew. What is that fragrance of Jew?
It's my abuelita.
It is.
It's fresh.
I wish. It's so funny that.
Me pati.
Man, I swear, sometimes I pretend at work that I understand what they're saying, and I just try to fill in the blanks. I'm like, that's a vowel. The way it's kind of like he paused. So there's a comma. Like there's a comma there.
Yeah.
He paused. Oh, he's stuttering a little. Hi, this, hui. So emphasis. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But sometimes I have no idea. Hey, dude, sometimes I just like if he's laughing, guess who else is laughing? Me.
You're laughing, right?
I want him to know he's funny in English or Spanish.
You're an amusing guy.
It's maybe am I a fraud though? Am I lying?
I wouldn't say so. If anything, I would say you're being the best version of you. You're being inclusive. And you're accepting of their diversity because that's
a fact.
ESQ, ESG. Is it ESG or ESQ? I can't remember. You're satisfying your ESG score, sir.
What are you doing today? Yeah. Nick, would you do it? Do you think it's worth pretending to get along with your in-laws? Like, is that important for your relationship? What if you don't get along with them? I mean, that would be rough. I don't think I've ever been in that situation.
I have phenomenal in-laws, so I really can't even pretend that, like, what would I do? But I've also heard some horror stories when it comes to in-laws too.
Like what? Give me an example. Because I've never dealt with an in-law who just puts their face in my stuff. Because I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be like, listen.
So
Mom.
Yeah, I have a friend whose mom is literally at their house like every single day, and is critiquing his wife's like cooking, critiquing the way she cleans up, like, and it's his mom, and I'm like, dude, like you got
Pat. He's all.
He's like, I can't stand it.
Yeah, pure disgust. What a mom.
Yeah, but it's just like, yeah,
she's more disgusted in him. I'm more disgusted in him for allowing that to happen.
But it's like, dude, his mom's there every day, and it's like she feels like she's got to take on the wife's duty. So it's like she's trying to beat the wife home and have food ready, and it's all about just like me, and I'm just like, no way.
Like she she'll be hiding in the closet. Like, really? I knew it.
Right. Talking about me again?
My God,
that's
everywhere.
Strike.
I heard it all.
Right,
checking it all.
And the moment you heard her feelings, she's like, "See if I do anything else for this family."
Oh yeah. Please don't.
It's
ungrateful.
You know what they do when they get mad? They get super nice to the kids. To make you look crazy. Oh, come here to Granny.
Yeah.
Come here to Granny. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You love when Granny plays with you, don't you?
Aggressively shaking them. Yeah. Or they take shots at the person they don't like in front of the kids. Hopefully, you'll never grow up and be like your father.
Yeah.
Disrespecting his mother. I
might.
Couldn't imagine.
That might constitute me spraying many of their chonies with fart spray. And throwing a little bit of fish sauce in there for goodness.
Telling you, man, I couldn't imagine what that would be like. Or I couldn't imagine if my wife's mom was like that, like overbearing in our business. Like, I don't know.
What if it was the reverse, though? What if she was like, all like, hey, sweetie, I made you guys a sandwich.
Then that would
be honey.
Creepy. That'd be creepy.
Hey, honey, no, I was just talking to Nicholas, and I was telling him that later on we can all go out to the brewery and have a couple of drinks tonight, you know? God, look at you, stunning. He's stunning, honey. You married a real one.
So weird.
I could appreciate that though. Like, you know,
that's
what I mean?
real.
Like,
I mean, that exists.
I'd be like, thanks, Mom. Yeah. She's always telling her what a wonderful man that I am, and how lucky she is to be with a man like me. You know what I mean? Like,
I just, every day I come over, I'm in awe. Just man. What I'm thinking
say that about me.
She's all.
Yeah, exactly.
She's all.
Fact.
I have a son. I have a son, but I wish you were my son, my real son. Right? And I have a son, but if I had my way,
much better than Daryl,
you would be my son.
You know what you are? You're my son, but you're spelled S-U-N. Because everybody gravitates around you.
Brighten my day.
You're my son.
Every day that you walk into my life, it's a sunny day.
My God, man, you just make me happy when skies are gray. Did you know that?
She always listen. Like, what if she's like, hey Nick, did you see the new Dungeons and Dragons movies coming out? I got you guys some tickets. Yes. Like she gets you the gifts that you want for Christmas because your wife might forget.
Oh, germs.
Oh, with that,
now you're talking my language.
Hey, girl.
Would she be mad?
Germs would be hot, bro. Germs would be like, what are you doing?
She'd be like, nope.
She would be mad at me for taking them, but that's what would happen. She would never be mad at her mom. She'd be mad at me because I keep accepting them. She's like, could you stop?
Mom.
Yeah. Could you stop accepting?
You're agging it on. Why are you agging this on?
You can say no, right? For what? And ruin it?
Yeah.
I need it.
Oh, like when her mom bought me a PlayStation 5, are you kidding me? Like, you can come over anytime. Like, what are we doing? Wrestling tickets, right?
What if she
Magic the Gathering? Come on, bring that.
Yeah.
What if, Joel, what if your wife's parents brought over booster packs every time they visited?
I'd be like, I'd be the best. I'd be like, hey, mommy and daddy. Mommy, I'd be like this. Mommy, Daddy, oh my God.
You guys, stop it. Stop it. Every time you come over, you bring me something.
Why do you guys spoil me?
Oh my God. Yeah. No.
I'm gonna grow up rotten.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rotten.
to the core.
That's right.
Just spoiled.
Y'all are making me rotten.
Like, Pat, what if every time, like, your in-laws come over and they just talk about how great you are at editing and production, like, just charm the pants. Pat, I saw your stuff, and I couldn't even pay attention to the movie because the production was so good. Like, are you kidding me?
That'd be so weird.
Like, I was trying to watch the pay-per-view, but unfortunately, I was enthralled by your production, and I couldn't get over it.
I don't take compliments well, so it would.
I think you would learn. I think you would learn to. I think you'd get to the point, like, if you don't get a compliment, you'd be upset. Like, are we forgetting something? Are we forgetting something?
Can I ask? I mean, I don't understand that.
What? I don't take compliments well?
Yeah, like I
need the center of attention.
Like someone's like, man, you're handsome. Shut the freak up, man. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Why did you guys get into a fight? Someone told me I was handsome. I don't
know why. I remember getting an award, some Pinnacle award when I worked at the hospital. Like, I was a nominee, like the top 90 or something.
Whoa! Like stop it, bragger! Gee, Pinnacle, and, come on!
And then
they got me in front of the whole like ER that I worked at, and I was like, no. And they're like, come on up, Patrick. I'm like, nah, just give me the envelope and just let me sit over here. I don't need no adulation from anybody. Just let me move on with my day.
He's a humble soul, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why.
He's going to be like, listen, I don't usually I grabbed a microphone when I have a microphone. Idiot. I'm like, I don't usually, I don't like to do this too much, but I really appreciate everybody coming out tonight.
Dude, if I had to do an acceptance speech, I would die.
Pat, I think you wouldn't get past it because you'd be complaining about the audio.
Yeah.
Can we please fix this audio? I would like to get started. Thank you very much. Can we turn me up just a smidge? Thank you. All right, whoever's back there, get better. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight.
That's true.
All right, so, hey, kick this girl off.
Let's kick it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite day of the week. It's Tuesday, and this is the podcast. With me, as always, are my two best friends in the whole wide world. In the middle, he's probably not in the middle by the time we get to you, but it's Patrick Price. But right next to him, he's back like it never left, and I do mean his mustache and not Joel. But I also like to welcome Joel back to the podcast. So, Joel, what's up, man?
Spandex.
Yeah,
what's up? Nick? Hey, Nick
over his bike to the podcast.
Hey, hold on, wait. Nick over here looking like Fred Durst. What's up?
It's going down right here.
Dang. Hey, Limp, chill.
Somebody give me some chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water.
You do look younger. That's a fact.
Thank you.
He does. Incredibly younger. No offense.
Thank you. Oh, it's all good.
Pat, we had the idea. I told him, I said, Nick, you should. I said, why didn't you put your salt and pepper in a bag and send it to Patrick?
I should.
Oh, you should have.
I should have.
He just showed up wise.
Just gonna
look at me.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna sprinkle it in. I'll be fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. No, I got. You know, I really was getting to a point. I was like, I have to do something. You know, because it's just getting grayer every day. And I said, you know what? Let me come up with a style that I could work with. And by the time I finished, I hated it first. But then I was like, you know what? I actually like it. It's a pretty
pull
good
it
look.
off.
Yeah. Hey, this is all summer 2023. This is
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you, though. Do you have the gusto to grow it out, to let it come down?
Should I?
Like, maybe you should grow like maybe you can grow like the Egyptian thing, like the...
Bring it back.
Like, you can get it right there. You just
small rubber bands.
I mean, let's go for it. Why not? I say why not? I say let it grow. Let it grow.
I say you don't shave the goatee at all.
Okay, leave it.
Hey, let nature do its thing.
Let's do it. You know, you've got the caterpillar. I've got the sexy horn.
Yeah,
and I move it.
I got the chin strap.
You should go full strap. You should just go all strap, Pat, and just nix the
tighten it up, Pat. Bring that pinner back.
Bring it up. Go for the John B to the third degree.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
Hey, come on.
I mean, if I was going to do it, now's the time to do it because I don't have to look professional anytime in the near future.
Do it.
Hey, man, you would look so young again. You could wear hats like kind of cocked to the side.
You know, we should bring back We should bring back 10th grade Pat, who wore do-rags back in the day.
Elbow pads. Like a damn,
with the goggles, bring it back.
Out walking around looking like a skiing rollerblader.
Oh, yeah. Bring that back here. Hey, you were pre-John Cena.
I've never had good fashion, but that was not my best.
John Cena took a page out of your book, Pat. I don't care what anybody says. You did it.
I heard somebody the other day that, like, I wore a Tim Duncan Wake Forest jersey all the time.
You wore one thing you never wore were sleeves.
Never.
That's a fact.
You didn't.
I saw your nipple way too much.
I had a Warwick Dunn jersey. You remember the Warwick Dunn jersey?
Coming up this.
Had the Warwick Dunn jersey.
Pat was the original denim jean king. You know what I mean? He was the originator.
I wore jeans all the time.
Of the knee-length denim. You know what I'm saying? It was him.
You'd be like, your mom would get you khakis. You'd be like, Mom, you know I only wear jeans. What is this crap, Mom? Khakis? Oh, you better give me my Wranglers or I'm
dude,
out.
I haven't changed. Have I changed my? I haven't even changed my attire.
I thought you were going to say underwear.
I do change my
since high school.
Did everybody have that time in high school when you're trying to decide what kind of underwear to wear? Like, do you wear tighty whities? Do you wear boxers? Do you wear boxer briefs?
I was a boxer
Bikini
guy.
style.
Dude, I always boxer briefs.
Bikini style.
Thin them out. Without a doubt.
I'd always keep the bikini style because I could pull it up over my jeans.
Bikini style.
And let all the ladies
Those are the
know
ones that go all the way up to the strap on the side.
Yeah, I let all the ladies know that I was about it.
Huh? You were rocking that banana hammock, sir?
I was like, peep this jaunt right here.
Peep this jaunt.
I said, have a look at my hips, ladies.
Because they don't.
And Dad said, have a look at these girls. She was done.
I call me, Papi. I call me.
Just imagine Joel walking into a room with a lady friend that he was about to partake, wearing those damn bikini underwear.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, hey, easy, girl, easy. Hey, just untie the sides.
You know what kind of underwear gangsters wear?
Hey, the ones you wear, just untie it, and they just fall out in the front and back. Like, it just opens like that.
You got one testicle hanging out before she pulls it.
I was like, this one's got a knot in it or something. It's all hanging half off. It's like this.
Did you double knot it?
Could you imagine?
This is your meatball, just like. Just mad.
Have a sleeve. No.
Don't touch me. Let me out, please. Let me out. I'm stuck in here.
Could you imagine you being the one to pull him to the side? Like, what is happening?
Hey,
hold on, girl. Let me just.
What if you were like, untie it with your teeth?
Oh, get cinch. Hey, freaky.
Right, the hoops.
Freak nasty. What happened? We're trying to say, hey, we almost went TDMA. Okay,
style.
Let's do it.
I just wanted you guys to know that I was a real one about it, and
the realest.
I wasn't afraid to express who I was in high school. If I didn't express who I was, how would I know who I am? You know. And look who I is.
And look who you am.
You know?
It is what it is, huh?
Hey, speaking of your soul and your nipples, I think that the nipples are definitely the eyes to the soul. Like you know what I mean? Like they just who designed that? Like God was joking. God and Jesus were like chilling. He's like, man,
how do I finish it? How do I finish it?
He's all, put like 2 little buttons on their chest.
So the seams don't
work. He's like, so he does it, and it's like, looks weird. He's like, make like a mouth right at the bottom. Like, just a hole. So the dude, Asher came out the other day. He's got, like, everybody's got a distinct stomach face. Yeah. Like, I'm 100% sure that if you popped your stomach face out, I ain't afraid to show mine.
Yeah, we gonna show him?
Hey, what's up?
You can see Joanna's belly button.
He's all, Like if I put a mustache right there.
Yeah.
Like if I drew a mustache right there, I think I would look hecka funny. You know?
Like
Let me see yours, Nick. Don't be afraid.
I'm gonna show off.
Hey, let me see your body face. He's tired and he's whistling. You kind of got a Chinese body face.
I do. It's just
Pat, rock that joint. Let's see what you look like.
I'm embarrassed. I'm so out of shape
Pat,
right now.
Pat, go to the other side. Oh, well, you got little eyes. Pat, you look like like an alien, almost like an alien face.
What is going on right now? Oh no!
This is real. Look, if you're listening, this is like, hey, go in the mirror and have a look at your body face.
Just tell me.
Hey, funny story is
I'm working out, so this is gonna be gone.
I ain't tripping.
This is gonna be gone soon. This is.
So here's what happened.
If you see me at the pool this summer, that's what you get.
Hey, get what you got.
That's what you get.
You know what you say? You go, I got kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I got children. God,
I got hypertension, so I gotta keep this dad bod stage 1 hypertension up in here. No thanks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so here's a funny story, real quick. Sidebar. I was at the game, and the game was awesome, right? They had a crazy game, like a movie game. Yeah, they won. They beat the undefeated team.
They won.
Undefeated team, 4-3. Last inning, base. There's nobody on base, but there's 2 outs, full count. A kid steps off the rubber, like, takes a moment, looks up, steps up. Asher's catching. He goes like this. He's like, hey, man, it's right here, buddy. Just you and me. Just put it right in my chest. Let's go.
Nice.
Winds up, K's him, throws it, strikes him out. Just like, what a cool moment for that kid. You know, the pitcher just like, such a cool.
What a cool moment for Asher to have that much.
Right. It was super cool.
Awareness.
And I was right behind the dugout. So, I mean, right behind the home plate. So like we could hear it all.
Awesome.
But anyways, so I'm sitting there and, so my wife, Pam's been starting to work out lately. Like, she's like, I got to get back in shape. I want to be I want to be in shape.
Don't we all?
I'm like, you know what? And I was like, me too. I want to be in shape too.
Yeah.
So anyways, she goes, oh, hey, I did some Zumba. You want me to film it? And I was like, oh, yeah, it'd be funny. Send it to me. Right? 'Cause she don't dance, you know, like I do.
Yeah,
but she don't, right? But she goes, oh, I'm doing Zumba. I'll send you a video. So she sent me a video, and I'm sitting next to Joel. And as soon as I look at it, it's a joke, right? Butt naked. Just like, and I'm like, woof, like, right? Jeez. And then she's like, did you laugh? And I said, yeah, I did. Like, it was so funny to me.
That's funny.
Because, I mean, she's my wife, so I don't care.
Yeah.
It just caught me off guard completely because here I am at the ballpark, and it was like, I'm doing Zumba. You want to see? And I was like, oh, absolutely. I support your working out. Let's see.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm still embarrassed because you actually saw my hernia, too. I have a small belly button hernia up in there.
It's a nose. It's just his nose. Nick, he's like...
Yeah.
It's like, ain't nobody see anything.
That's why I'm out of shape, because I'm dealing with a friggin' hernia. Because
I'm out of shape because I don't work out.
It's not.
I work. I do the work without the out.
I work. No, we're gonna get it straight. We're gonna get straight.
My period is after work, not after out.
What I say? Your period? Do you?
No, not my period as in like female period. My period as in the end of a sentence.
Are you going through menstruation, Patrick? Are you having a little
Not yet.
Are you going through your menstrual cycle?
Not yet.
How come men don't have womenstruation? Like when we have our time of the month,
because we don't have orifices. Do you want stuff to come out of your behind?
I don't.
It was a
want
joke. It was a play on words.
Time out. We've had this conversation. We were chilling out one day, Pat, and he's like, "You know what I'm jealous of?" I said, "What? Why can't I menstruate? You know." Like, why can't I get a little bit of that?
If this is a true story, I'd laugh harder.
Nick. I said, Nick, I was like, you're a guy. He's like,
I don't want any of that.
He's like, that. He goes, what does that even mean? I said,
hey, you triggered me. You triggered me.
He did.
I'm a he, her, it.
We talked about it.
I'm a he. Don't get me wrong. Get it? See what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah, you are.
See what I did there?
Live by the hee-hee, die by the hee-hee.
I'm just saying, right? Women get to blame us men when they're going through their issues. Why can't we blame them when we're having issues and call it demonstration?
Eat some chocolate, get into a bout of self-tickling where you're just
Thank you.
Can you tickle yourself? Try it. Can you tickle yourself?
I can't.
Like, can you make yourself laugh? Like, I could never make myself laugh when it tickle me.
I've never I don't think it's possible.
Can you tickle yourself, Pat?
No.
Wouldn't that be so weird if you could make yourself?
Hey, watch this, guys.
No.
Like you're just having a bad day and you're all.
I wonder why that is.
Cut it out.
I'm going home and I'm tickling myself for about 35 minutes. It's been a rough day.
So, you know what, guys? I had a really rough day today. So I went home and I tickled myself.
I'm going to get in the shower and I'm going to tickle myself.
He's all, hey, excuse me for getting a little tickle in before I go to bed every night. Okay? Excuse me. It is euphoric and it releases a lot of endorphins. I do it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Real ticklish right behind my knees. I just get myself like,
Pat, in post, I want you to put some music in. Listen. You know, they always have those like motivational TikToks. Listen. You've got to take care of yourself. You've got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you've got to tickle yourself.
Hey, sometimes
got to motivate yourself.
Sometimes I tickle myself to sleep.
When I'm lying in bed alone.
Sometimes when my partner don't want to tickle me, I'll tickle myself.
Man,
you've got a right to a tickle fight. Listen up, people. What? You people are sleeping.
You know what I did last night? I'm depressed. What do you mean? I tickled myself for hours last night. I never laughed.
I never laughed.
I never laughed once.
You don't love yourself, brother. If you can't tickle yourself and laugh, you don't love yourself.
Maybe I tickle myself too much. Too often.
Man, something's. Hey, Nick, can I talk to you? Nick, can I talk to you or something?
Of course. What's up, brother?
Something's wrong.
What's going on? What's happening?
I ain't laughed. I can't make myself laugh when I tickle me.
Oh,
it's just a weird,
oh, man.
Come on, Nick. Come on. Come on. You're all faking it. It's so good.
Nick, can you help me? Can you tickle me?
You end up crying. I can't do it.
Maybe you get addicted to it, so then one day you just get to the point where you can't tickle anymore.
He's all calling.
My body's so raw because I've been tickling so much.
I need you to help me, Joel.
You can't tickle me.
I just can't tickle me no more.
He's all coming up with weird ways.
Hey, come on, man.
I done stuck feathers in my nose. Meat on my toes. Everything, man. I just can't laugh.
I let my dog lick the bottom of my feet, and it still didn't work.
It worked for like 2 hours, and then I was done.
I'm tickle numb.
Man, I ain't had a good laugh in months.
He's all, Doc, I had to come see you. I think something's wrong with me.
Something's up.
Yeah. You can't tickle me no more.
You ever been tickled and that's just wasn't a good tickle and you had to fake laugh?
I just be fake laughing all the time.
Joe, I can almost believe that there are people out there that truly tickle themselves based off of that conversation. And if that's the case,
laugh about it though.
But why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? There's somebody out there that can tickle themselves and have a good time.
Just
self-tickling. Just self-tickling all day.
The one thing that would make you almost feel like you could punch anybody is if they tickle you past the point that you won't need to be tickled.
I will fight somebody in a heartbeat.
My cousin used to tickle torture me back when I was a young kid. Literally to the point that I would be crying because she just thought it was funny. Let me just tickle you till you cry, and then tickle you some more. That's tickle torture.
Jesus I have Christ. Almost inadvertently committed a crime when my wife was tickling my feet. I said,
"That's terrible."
I said, "Stop it, mother lover."
Stop it.
Because everything just goes, and luckily
you have no control.
And that's the thing. That's unfair. Like I would go to jail, and they'd be like, "What'd you do?" Well, she tickled me, and the judge would be like, "Oh, I understand. I could dismissed. I've been tickled and hit my wife a couple of times. Stop it." You know, that's trouble. That's trouble.
Dismissed.
You're getting out of trouble there for show. All right, for sheezy or nosy.
Yeah, but just imagine going to court because someone tickled you and you had to defend yourself, right? And then you had, I don't know, a lawyer like the Macho Man, Right.
No, let me tell you something. Wait, time out. Let me tell you, Nick. No, you're going on trial today, Nick. Don't you dare. No, Nick. Nick's trying to He's trying to side this conversation we had out, Pat. So here's what happened.
I'm sliding it to you. I was trying.
Let me tell you about some embarrassing moments, right?
No.
No, time out. No, this is facts. So church is a place of love.
I'm logging
off.
It's a
place. No, it's not. We're staying around here.
It's weird.
Church is cool, right? You ever be around someone, you experience what they're going through right beside of them as you watch them, like, oof, and you just go through it, right? So one of the, Nick sings at church. He's in the, he's the singer. And there was another lady who was a singer, and then they went off. Right? Yeah, they went off to. Yeah, he is. He's the shortest. They went off to school, to college, and they came back recently. And Nick had one of those moments that I was lucky enough to witness. It was the awkward, where do you go? And mind you, she shaved her head. She shaved her head off, right? Her whole head is shaved. So it's a completely different looking person. Mm-hmm. So Nick comes in here. She comes in here. Nick goes to the head. Grabs her head. Goes, hey!
When y'all saw each other?
Yeah, I was watching. I was just like watching. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? No. And he just rubbed her head like, hey, because he went for the hug and she advertently went for the handshake. Yeah. So he's like, I'm grabbing her head. I'm grabbing her head.
Hey, I feel like it was a good save.
It was one of those. It was just one of the what did you do here?
Look at you. Look at you.
Oh man, listen, I don't know what was going through my head because you know how you go in for a fist bump, but they give you a handshake or something
that happened.
It's like it was you bail out. It's like you bail out, but then it becomes awkward instantly because I know she was like, "What the heck was that?" Because even when I did it, I went, why did I do that?
Nick, could you imagine the car? She goes back, she's like, that was weird. What happened?
It was weird for me.
My head.
It was weird for me.
I went for the handshake. He went for the head rub. I don't know.
Because normally she's coming in for the hug. Normally she's hugging. So I was like, oh, okay, hug. But it was like handshake and bail out.
What you need to take from this scenario is that you never need to be the instigator. You need to wait for somebody to give you the signal of what's going to happen.
Man.
Dude, it was the funniest, few seconds of my. It was the best part of my church because immediately I turned around and walked out the door so I could go laugh out loud.
You did.
Yep,
it was funny because she said, "Where did Joe go?" And I was like, "I guess he had to go to the bathroom or something because you were out of there, friend. You beeline."
It was funny.
So whenever you go in for a fist bump and somebody goes for a handshake, what is your go-to?
Yeah.
The head rub. The head rub.
Nick's the head rub.
No, it's the head rub.
Nick's is like what are you doing, girl?
What?
Look at your hair.
These are the times where I love my best friend, but man, he's gonna let me have it.
We have to call each other out on awkward moments.
I know, but it was more awkward for me.
You shouldn't, it's over with
because I just
Pat. Imagine this: you look at me and I'm like,
dude,
Nick's
I would laugh.
It wasn't it was quick. It wasn't quite that long.
He's
exaggerating.
What is this thing?
It was
cut all your hair off.
It was Pat. It was literally Pat. It was literally a 2-second oh hey, and then that was it. I didn't do the extra rub.
In my mind, Pat.
In your mind. We're talking about Joel's mind. Yeah.
In my mind, it was at least 6 seconds because I think he got stuck there.
No.
What do you do?
Where do I go from here?
Imagine the feeling. She's like, oh God, I can't get it. And Nick's like, look at you.
You know what you should have done, Nick? You should have went go for a hug, and when she goes for a handshake, she'd been like.
Yeah, headlock. Headlock.
No, give her the macho handshake. The hesitant.
Hey, always go with the macho. Hey, always go with the macho handshake. When she comes at you and you look at her, you want to tell her, hey, give me a head hug rub. So my decision, Pat, is that Nick needs to go on trial.
I don't need to go on. Oh man, come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming to the courtroom right now is your defendant, Nick. Nick is accused of going in for the head rub. He pleads not guilty. His lawyer, being assigned to him, is going to be
no other than the macho man, Randy Savage. I'm coming in, bringing in the law, and I promise he's going to be free, or else someone to put him on the line.
What do you have to say for yourself, Nicholas?
I would like to start by saying it was just a very awkward moment, Your Honor. And I
say less. Don't tell him. Don't give him anything up there.
And coming to the courtroom is Judge Patrick Price.
Order in the court. We will hear from the defendant's attorney, and Mr. Macho Man Randy Poffo.
I go by Savage. You better watch your mouth. I haven't been Popo. I ain't been Popo in about 32 years, so don't take me back to a time about when my Popo would beat up my Popo.
You're going to be the prosecutor, too,
I'm sorry. Mr. Savage, this is about your defendant, not about your past history.
That's right. He's being accused of being a real nice guy.
Hold on. We'll get to that, Mr.
He's
Savage.
a real nice fellow.
All right,
You're a good guy. Don't let him fool you.
I need some documents. According to the court documents, Mr. Clemency is charged with fake handshake hug into a head rub.
Wow.
And that is what the officer on duty at the facility.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You keep talking, you're gonna get yourself tied into a little bit of knot there. I've been known to take a man and put him in my mouth and use my tongue and make him into a knot to call it the cherry stem. But you don't go accusing someone of something you weren't there for. I'm going to let him speak for himself, but we know that when he sat down, he had himself just one little cup of coffee, man. Go ahead and tell him about it.
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant to the situation.
Sustained, don't worry.
Denied. Keep going, Mr. Savage.
So, simply put, my friend from church, I haven't seen her in a long time. She shows up. I didn't recognize her because
he didn't know it was her.
I didn't know it was her. She had gotten a haircut. By the time I recognized it was her, I was very excited to see her. Normally, we exchange hugs, so I go in for the normal hug. In this situation, she went for the handshake, and at the moment, I didn't know what else to do. So, it was innocent. I went in for a quick head touch, and I just didn't realize what had happened until it happened. I meant nothing by it. And it was simply innocent.
As simple as that, Your Honor. He just had touched her and said good day. He blessed her in the church. He said, baptize, little lady.
Hallelujah.
Your Honor, cross-examination, please. Okay. I'm the lawyer. Prosecutor. Thank you. Mr. Clemency, it's you now. When in the altercation,
objection.
When in the altercation,
leading the witness.
Excuse me. You had your turn. It's my turn, Mr. Savage. When in the altercation did you decide that you were going to negate the initial hug, or handshake and go for the head?
Like I said, simply put, it was just one of those moments. It was very awkward. I really didn't know what to do because I was really expecting a hug. The handshake kind of came out of nowhere, and just in a moment of I drew a blank, and I just went for what I felt was the right thing to do. And unfortunately,
what you're saying, Mr. Clemency, is it was
not predetermined.
Mr. Savage, I have the floor.
Wow.
So just drink another cup of coffee.
No more, man. Just one.
Don't want to freak out, man.
Mr. Clemency. So you're saying it wasn't predetermined?
Absolutely not. It was just one of those things.
Okay. Thank you for answering the question. So, in reviewing past podcast episodes with the CHWSDY podcast, I don't know how to say that.
Goodbye. I got to object to that one. That one's a real good one. Yeah. All right, it's a good podcast. Something you ought to listen to. You know, get you right there in the heart.
Well, actually, my assistant did listen to it.
Not guilty.
Throughout the episodes of the podcast, you have repeatedly discussed your
love. He's a lover. He talks about love all the time.
You've repeatedly discussed your somewhat insecurities with having a bald head.
Oh, wow.
So at some point, did you take that into consideration before touching this? Wow, we don't have her name. This young victim in this altercation's head.
Absolutely not. My bald head has no relevancy to what she did. Nothing was premeditated, and I did not go out of my way to try to offend her just because I'm bald. And the fact that you would think so actually
easy, buddy. Calm down. Have a seat.
The lawyer cannot talk to the defendant while he's on the stand.
He's right next to me.
Savage
law. He's standing is what he's doing. I want you to know that everybody has a time where they step into the wrong moments. Arrest the case.
No further.
I am innocent. Like I said, I've been proven innocent. Thank you to Savage Law. Thank you to the Savage Law firm. Okay. Thank you to the Savage Law firm.
I am proud of my performance in that.
That wasn't bad, Pat. That was not bad at all.
It was good. And I'm grateful, Nick. That was like, in all my days.
Yeah.
I've had a few days. It's the first time I've ever seen, you rub someone's head. Like, just
don't let him BS you.
It wasn't a rub.
Sure you haven't rubbed any head.
It was hey, and then
we've all had that awkward. We've all had that awkward. It's like that's like this. I took Garrison to the church for Halloween. He was all dressed up. Haven't seen anybody. Haven't seen anybody. Like, haven't seen any of these people for a long time. Ran into a girl that we went to high school with that I haven't seen in forever, and gave her a hug. Like, just because I was giving, like, Joanne Kennedy, Haley Kennedy's mom, a hug, and Danny, these people that I grew up in church. So I was like, hey, so-and-so, and gave her a hug, and I walked up, and I was like, why the hell did I give her a hug? I don't even...
You side hugged? You side hugged, like, cheek to cheek?
No, it was just like a...
Oh, hello.
No, it wasn't a full, like, cheek to cheek, like, kiss her cheek or anything.
But it was just like a...
it's like, afterwards I was like, I wonder if that was as weird for her as it was for me.
Just have awkward moments.
Well, the question, let me ask you this question. Who decides who's going for the hug? Is it the he or the her?
I mean, I'm the one that just went for a hug because I was hugging everybody.
Do you make it obvious and go, hey, so you don't get rejected? Or do you go, do you do it like a sneak one where you get close and you go,
No. I go, oh, I always do this.
Grab it real tight.
Yeah. Thank you. It's good to see you, lady. How's it going? Appreciate it. Get in here.
I think it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
For me, I am a stickler for a routine. So if it's always a hug, I'm always going to go in for the hug because I'm thinking because my arms did come out. I mean, it just automatically came out because normally she's a big hugger. So immediately I was like, hey, nice to see you, and I was ready for the hug. Unfortunately, this time around, I got the stiff handshake, and I just like, oh no, sorry, hug. And I was just like, my bad, So I mean, when it came, I just think I got overzealous. I was just excited to see her. That's really what it came down to.
I've had a moment where I went in for the kiss.
She's like a little sister to me,
Like I went in for the kiss. And it wasn't the kiss before in my life. It was
our first time.
It's a move. It's a weird move.
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
You can't. I would say it's one time. Sure. I'm usually. It's just you can't. You can't predict those moments. You ever think it's someone thinks it's the moment and somebody else doesn't. I think sometimes somebody goes in because the other person goes in like, all right, we're doing this. Let's go.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know that I was ever the instigator in that situation. I always think it was.
Every time we kissed, you always instigated it.
Maybe that's
you always put something. You said, "Here, drink this tea," and then I woke up the next day.
Well, Nick, you
tired
when we kissed.
Yeah, it was a bad moment for me.
Can we tell my secrets on this podcast?
Your kiss is on my lips.
Look at this.
Your kiss is on my lips. Oh, what is that?
It's our little individual. It's called submarino. I guess that means the submarine.
Are the others
filled with delicious strawberry creme?
Is that like a segment of Hispanic? Would it be Hispanic candies?
Yeah. Mr. G, what are you eating, Mr. G?
Hispanic candies?
These are Hispanic cakes. Let's see. They feel a little bit strong. Like this is a hard cake.
Is it a hard
Is it
cake?
like
That's a thick one.
It's a Twanky. You know what
That's what I'm saying. It's like a. You mean it's a Twinkie?
Thank you. Hold on, let's open it. Look at oh my God, this is not the cream. Let me tell you.
Easy. Easy.
This tastes like somebody take the strawberries and whip them out.
Does it taste better than the donuts?
It tastes like it tastes like a
strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try me a good old submarino.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give me some of those.
You got that from the corner store, didn't you?
I had
dude. You know what we need to do? We need to get together
says
like this
corner store
weekend.
cake.
Is that corner store truck open all weekend?
Yes.
We need to film a taco review.
Let's do it.
They're pretty good. I'm down.
Let's do it.
We can try. We get the plate of the tacos and they eat them up.
Yeah. I got to take it down to Que Pasas. They have the really good burritos because they actually have a burritos crema. Oh, it's muy bueno. Muy bueno. Very good.
Now we're talking.
Excuse me.
Yeah. It's good. It's muy bueno.
Muy
Good
bueno.
stuff, man.
All right. So it's summertime.
It is
It's
summertime.
diet season, right? It's time to get thin.
It is.
Time to lose weight and shed the pounds and look at it like the best of you do, right?
And feel good. Yeah.
I worked out. I'm very sore. Like right in
Same.
the crevices where the arms are. Like, good, the braces.
And the bicep
Where'd y'all
joints.
work out?
Oh, Planet Fitness.
Oh, which one?
Canapa Laws.
Dang, why'd you call me?
I didn't know you was even in tune.
We separated. We went separately, unfortunately.
We went at different times.
But,
So,
we're gonna link
We're
up.
gonna start this up.
yeah, I'm down. So they're saying
Yeah.
they didn't. So I took some. I was looking online and I saw this. A lot of times I always check like the news topics that are going on, and they were saying that there's this new study, and where is it at? In Denmark, right? Denmark did a study, and they're trying to find ways to curb your hunger. And they're like, okay, so this new study says that you can look at a picture, so a certain amount of times, and then not be hungry. It's 30 times.
The same picture.
A picture
same
of food.
Yeah, like the same thing. Like say it's like, yeah, but you got to see it 30 times. Boom, boom, boom. How do you time that out? That's a real question.
I don't know. I feel like the way that you keep from being hungry is stay active.
Yeah, but what do you think about this idea?
I mean,
30
I don't know.
times.
I'd have to try it. I mean, I just have to try it.
Yeah.
But what would be the frequency of getting to the 30 times, though? Like, I got to see it 30 times, so I don't want it.
Maybe,
So
yeah, like maybe
is it
5 minutes.
Is it like per food? Is it like, oh, I know I want a burger and fries today, so.
But
I'm
if you
gonna
look at another picture,
No, it's supposed to make you
fries.
feel full.
Oh, so
But
basically you're getting mental satisfaction,
Right,
and your
and so they- and they
dopamine
just-
kicks in, and then you go, I don't need that. I'm full.
Your stomach's all,
I'm full.
oh, this is delicious. You just got to look at it with your nipples. So your stomach's like, oh, look at that.
I would have to say,
Oh, I got
I don't think my stomach would play along too well. You know what I mean? Me and my stomach got a thing, and when he
But
wants to eat, he wants to eat.
when you guys get hungry, do you have like a 30-minute span where you like your stomach's growling and you feel like nauseated a little bit and all this and that, and then once you get past that, you're good.
My stomach used to growl at me, but then I tamed him. I said, "You better growl at me again."
Did you do it with a,
He would be like,
you do it like a whip?
"Bop him."
Down,
So
stomach.
Yeah, like I always
Stop
have
that.
like this like 30-minute span where I'm really hungry, but I know if I can get through that, or if I drink like a bottle of water or like a sparkling water or something, that it's. Dude, sparkling water is the key.
Joel, is this your friend? Is this your man?
Are you still drinking that witch's brew?
He is.
Why are you drinking? Hey, Pat, we got to talk. Why are you drinking Satan's water?
You are bewitched, sir. You're bewitched.
I bet every time you
It's keeping
you
me
drink
around
that,
220.
the water's keeping you at 220.
Yep.
You know why? Because it's demonic demons going up in there eating all your guts.
You're drinking
Maybe.
death. And
That's why your
liquid
farts.
form.
That's why your farts smell so bad, bro. You
My
just
farts smell
farting out
my farts smell bad way before this water.
waste.
You're basically a zombie at this point.
you've been possessed for a long.
Long time.
But that, hey, Pat, as your friend, I need you.
Joe, say it again. Say it again.
A long. You've been drinking it. You've been on it for a long time. Hey, them devils, them demons. Gotta get put them demons. Okay, so listen.
Okay, I'm listening back. For a wall. I'm sorry, that's mad hilarious. Okay.
If you ever try to have a serious conversation with me and you talk like that, I would never make it through it.
But there's adults that talk like that though. Not making fun of people, but it's
Herman. I'm Herman.
We just try. Hey, we too busy to get treated like animals, and the truth is, we Hermans.
We're both Hermans. Okay.
At the end of the day, we the same. Me and you, we both Herman.
What a fool! Who speaks that way?
The same people who say screet. You know what I'm saying? We out here in the streets. Eating strawberries. You know what I'm saying? Because we Herman. That's just what we
Herman.
We Herman.
Are we all Herman?
I'm a Herman being.
Bro,
treat me as such.
That? Hey, you know what's not Herman? You know what's in Herman?
Tell me about it.
Hey, let me tell you what's in Herman. All these atrocities happening, all this in Herman. So, you know, they be having those horse races.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
The old Kentucky Derby.
That's how I would ride. Like, I'd be like that. If I was a jockey, and they can do this. Real tight, like
we were all way too big to be jockeys. See that forward?
Dude, I would be so good. I'd be like, they would say, "He is a giant. Why are you so large?"
Yeah,
it doesn't matter
because my horse is so strong.
You would have to.
It's all in me thighs.
Hey, you know what kind of horse you would need? Triple Crown.
Hell yeah.
Triple Crown.
It's
a Triple Crown horse. It's very Triple Crown. It's the only horse I take.
It's the only horse I can ride is a Triple Crown.
So the horse races, right?
Yeah. Okay, go.
So check this out. One of them had something happen to it during a race.
Yeah.
Got injured, and they euthanized it on the track.
Yeah. When they break a leg or something, right?
That was
just like
a famous horse.
Clank. But on the you know what they do? They pull a curtain out there.
Yep.
You just slay him.
Just get rid of him.
Didn't they do that to like a famous horse?
Yeah, just recently. It was pretty
like in history.
Yeah, Bob Barfett euthanized on Pimlico track hours before pre-Acnes.
Man.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I couldn't imagine. I could imagine something a horse falling, and all of a sudden they bring the curtain out. And you're like, dang, sorry, pre-Agnes.
Hey, I'm sorry, Bob. I love you.
I love you, Winter Jackson 2474. Yeah, the dumbest name.
Well, from what I've read, it's because they really wouldn't know how to survive because they've been just bred to race, and then basically the horse would probably kill itself.
He's all in the stable. He's all, I'm done. What? I don't know what to do.
all I've ever been is a runner.
I just want to run. What are you doing? Get that saddle off your neck, Bob.
Look, horse is all. What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, the way you presented it, though, that's 100% all I saw in my head. I'm like, terrible. Why is he saying it like that? He's all, that's all he knew. He'd probably go back to the cell, kill himself. That's what you said, Nick. You said that. That's how you describe what the horse was going to do. Listen, Pat, he said, I mean, he doesn't know anything else. I mean, all he knows is running. Listen, listen to what I've envisioned. He's like, I mean, he doesn't. I mean, it's all he knows. He doesn't know anything else. He wouldn't know what to do with himself. You know, like he'd probably kill himself. Or dude,
That's not what I meant to say, but I meant to say. It would probably get to a point where it would just lay down and die. I guess that's the best way to put it. You know, most animals do that
done.
Anyway.
I'm done.
So, I'm going to get so many hits in the comment for that. People, that is not what I meant. I don't want animals to self-euthanize, okay? I'm just saying, like,
self-euthanize. Thank God that's not a thing.
It's so they don't suffer. It's so they don't suffer, I guess you could say. It's, I guess, if
I don't like, what is...
I feel like a broken leg could be mended.
There is something that's like if a horse gets hurt, like enough
Yeah,
They
race,
slay him.
they have to.
They slay him right there.
Well, they stop. They stop eating, or they just stop doing normal things. So in a way, they're dying slowly.
I was thinking secretary got put down, but it wasn't on racetrack.
Yeah,
I'm done. My racing days are over.
what else
If
am
I
I
can't
supposed
race,
to do?
I don't want to do.
If I'm not a racer, what am I? You're a horse. You're a horse.
Can't do nothing else.
You're a purebred. And now's your time to retire and be free. I don't want to be free.
I want to race.
Race.
I'm supposed to be champion like my daddy. And now, that's nothing left for me.
At the end of the movie, she becomes like a cart carriage puller.
Yeah.
I love my life. Princess.
You're not,
It was Barbaro is the one that got put down.
part of the movie is
that's the one that's got the statue in front of Churchill Downs where they have the Derby.
You're not defined by the race you win, but the race you win in life. So
all horses go to
It's a
heaven.
Disney movie.
Horses go to heaven.
All horses go to heaven.
I know that there's a spot up there where he's going to be in Jesus' stable,
Heaven stables.
tied up eating the golden grains of the Lord.
Y'all are all going to hell.
And I know that when it comes time, every morning he's going to get up and he's going to race down them gold streets.
That golden track. He's going.
And every time he sees Jesus, he's going to say, "Hey," because he loves the Lord.
He's going to say, "Hallelujah."
He was saved. Yes, he was. He was saved. Yes, he was.
Hey,
My horse was saved.
Baptized in myself.
Myself,
Baptized
yep.
in myself. That's right.
So I know he might not be here on earth, but I know he's running that big race up top.
And he's winning. And he's winning.
He always will. Tell Mama I'll see her later.
Quick question.
Yeah, that was as bad as you think
Quick
it was.
question. I was having a discussion with my wife, and we were just talking about, like, do you feel like some people go too far with their pets? Like, is there such thing as doing too much for a pet? And my question is, and again, this isn't a knock on people that do it, that love their pets, but my question is, like, if let's say, you go to the vet, right? You got Odie, right?
Charlie, shut up.
You take him to the vet, right? And the doctor says, "Hey, unfortunately, we're going to have to replace your dog's hip. Are you paying that bill?"
I mean, what's the installment?
Depends on the quality of life after the hip's replaced.
Like, to the point, like, if this hip doesn't get replaced, it reduces the quality of life for the animal. And they highly suggest you replace this hip. Otherwise, your dog's going to probably suffer for the rest of his days. Like, are you
What
going
if
to
you
pay for
just
that?
give him? What if you give him like dog painkillers?
But that stacks up. Man, you know how, like, expensive medications for animals are, like, cost more than medications for people.
Because
You know what I mean?
I'll learn how to make my own.
You just holistic. You're going to holistic school, and you're going to just prepare the herbs yourself.
That's correct.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, well, let's say
I mean, that's
like,
that's an intense decision.
You know what I mean?
I don't think
it
I can
depends.
afford it.
Yeah.
It depends
know what I
on
mean?
like what a dog means to the people's life.
Because there are some people that have gone broke over their pets, just trying to extend their life. You know what I mean? And I guess my question is, like, I know I wouldn't, right? Because one, I can't afford it. Because pet insurance is also out of this world.
Yes.
Like I said, pets have it better than people in a lot of ways. But I just feel traditionally like
In what way?
They don't have to do shish around the house, and they just get fed and walked.
I mean, they're not. I just wish Charlie would pick up after himself. Charlie, pick up these
No,
clothes.
I get
dang
that.
it.
I get that. No, I'm just
He's all,
yeah. I'm just saying at the end of the day, like, they're pets. You know what I mean?
I mean, animals really don't really provide much except for.
They're
I mean, in
wild.
some cases they do because
Companionship.
they help out with like
Sure.
blind.
Absolutely.
They help out with PTSD. But in other ways, it's just more of an emotional
Oh, I get that. They are part of the family.
connection.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if like, they have dialysis for pets, they have chemo for pets. Like, are you going quite that far, or is it like, hey, he had a good run, I'm going to make him comfortable or her comfortable till it's time for them to go? You know what I mean? Or are you gonna shell over? You gonna fork over the cash? Huh? Are you going to fork over that dough?
Do they take food stamps?
I don't know. Do they have animals' food stamps? I have no clue.
And do
you talking about have
EBT?
Yeah, I don't know. They might accept it. I have no clue. I don't have a pet as of right now, so I can't say for sure.
I mean, I love Charlie every day of my life.
No doubt about that.
But I can't. I have kids, so I can't break the house.
Yeah.
For the house pet. Right.
I guess ultimately, I guess my ultimate question would be is like, when it's their time, let it be their time. You know what I mean? True. Yes, or are you gonna pay the money to extend their life, even though they might?
What I would do is
like imagine Charlie not being 100% Charlie, or Odie not being 100% Odie. Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting him taxidermy. He can live on forever at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like I'll pick his favorite face where he would always stare at me like,
hey. You know where I'm taking them down to? I'm going to take my pets down to lots of plots, right? I'm going to get that special. You know what I'm saying?
I need it.
I'm going to have the cash, so I'm going to turn them to ash, and then I'm going to put them on my mantle.
Maybe I can get him turned into like a scarf where his face is still on like this, like, because he kind of has that fox face. Because he's a shepherd. He kind of has that fox face, you know, like his nose comes out. That doesn't
you
look
went Robert De Niro.
It doesn't look anything like get your dog.
Hey.
No, but imagine he's like right here, right? And I would just be like this always. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
You know?
Like the king of Zamunda.
Yeah, I could just pass him down to all my kids. They'll remember.
You leave it at a restaurant and you run back. Like, oh my God, I left my scarf here. And the person's like, ain't nobody gonna take that shit.
I would be. Oh my! Unbelievable.
That's one in the chat. That's one in the chat.
You know what? Drink. You know what it is? He drinks that satanic water.
Oh my God!
Now that you know what? It's all up in you, Pat. You need to fart that demon out.
You need to go expel.
Oh, shoulda wooba dooba doo.
I guess you hang out. You must hang out with Sasha Fierce.
Oh, what tubba dooba doo. Oh, shoo.
Got you, demon.
Zigga doo snoo.
Hey, demon, say no. Goodbye, demon.
A rooney canoony caroony. Zigga nada. Demon. Be gone.
Don't you dare.
In the name.
Naaman. I don't know.
It's gone. I don't know what you said earlier.
Gone.
Oh, man.
You know, it's
Herman.
Herman.
Not Herman.
All right. It's okay, Mr. G-Man.
It's just trying to be Herman. That's all we're trying to do.
We're just trying to be Herman.
Yeah, you're being just a couple of Hermans. You know?
Hey, we just three Hermans trying to run a podcast. That's all we trying to do. Just trying to get views. Just trying to get views, right? On our podcast. Just being Herman. We just being who we are.
Man.
We need y'all to like us. We like y'all like and subscribe. And we're gonna be straight.
Hey, that's real. That's real.
It's real. That's real.
Hey, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that John so real.
That's a real John right off.
You know, did you see my Lakers are gone?
They get beat?
Yeah, I got swept, man.
Whoa.
Why people be hating on James?
I don't know, man. I have no qualms with Bronze.
I mean, because Kobe.
Yeah, hey, Kobe was fire. Bron is fire.
Yeah.
And Jordan's fire.
But James, like, some of the flops that he does brings it on himself.
Right, but still, what? So people still say that Tom Brady's the greatest, and he's a flop. Freaking
100%.
master.
But I feel like
people don't say that about Bronny. What they say is, oh, he just flops so much. They never say he is the best, like they say about Tom Brady. They say, oh, he's great.
I think he's the greatest of this generation. I feel like you got to play sports greatest by the generation because the sport changes so much.
Well, I think you need to celebrate the legacy, but also celebrate the current. I mean, because there's always going to be somebody up and coming. There's always going to be somebody brand new. I mean, you know,
legacy.
Celebrate the
legacy. What a weird word.
Yeah,
leg and assy.
Hey, put it together, and you got legacy.
I mean, you stand up, you got both.
That's my favorite.
Hell yeah! Hey, heck yeah, dude. Pick.
You got another one in the chat for that, Pat. Tonight, you're just.
Joel said it first.
You're being repetitive.
What I say?
You're being so repetitive.
All right, keep going, Nick.
But like what I said, because I'm gonna have to punish you, Pat. I'm gonna have to punish you.
Oh my God!
Later, you're getting a spanking.
Why do I look like a soccer mom right now?
Like, what was that? With the bang?
Get in the dang car. Aniston.
Get in the car.
Kylie, get in the car. Get in the car.
We have to go right now.
Hello. Excuse me. We're missing our French fries.
Look at my hair. What is this?
That's good stuff. Yeah.
If I had a dress on,
You look like you rolled out of bed and had to get the kids to school, and you did not
know
have
what to
time
do now.
You haven't even had your Starbucks yet. That's what's going on. You haven't had your Starbucks.
There's my my native face.
You haven't had your avocado toast, right? And your your caramel macchiato iced first thing in the morning, right?
Hey, let me ask you guys, because this is stupid. Have you guys seen that TikTok where it's it's like when it's two girls and then they realize they're both guys?
No, I haven't seen that.
He's all. It's like, because they do these things where you can call somebody and you see each other. It's random.
The duet, yeah.
It's just random, right? You talk, and so it's this. It looks like a pretty girl, and it looks like another pretty girl, and he's like, and they're sitting there and they're like looking. He's all, "You're ugly as heck, bro." He's all, "Oh, bro, you're ugly," and they're like, "Dang!" and they're laughing at each other because they're both. But they're both chicks. No, they're dressed like chicks.
Right. But
and and he's like, and the American dude's like, "Hey, let me hear your girl voice." He's all, "No, I'm not going to tell you my girl voice." He's like, "I bet you don't have one." He goes, "Oh, I got a girl." He does like a perfect.
That's wild.
Too funny though. How weird.
I have to catch that one. I haven't seen that one.
I'll send it to you. I think because I saw it the other day.
Yeah,
it was so funny.
Yeah,
made me laugh so hard.
Send the sniff. I want to see.
What were you asking now?
I forgot what I was asking.
There was something you were saying. Pat, how dare you?
Just interruptions. This is
just my payback for all the times that I try to.
No, we were saying we were talking about basketball. And they were just saying like we just gotta we gotta celebrate. We gotta give the current generation their props. And I think we get so caught up in the Michael Jordans and the Kobes, and they were great. Don't get me wrong, but they've earned their stripes. We got to let the new generation earn their stripes, right? Like Bryce Young. I'm excited.
Dude.
I'm excited, and I hope that he's what needed. Because I really want to see these Panthers get some W's, right?
Mm-hmm.
As much as I love the Panthers, man, it's just way more fun when you're going home after a dub.
I was about to say, it's been a hard life being a Panther fan.
When they strike up old Sweet Caroline, I want to say, "Bow, bow, bow," on my way to the car. You know what I mean? Yep. I want to be in there, right?
I want to win.
Just dubs, man.
Remember, Nick? Hey, remember when you went to the game, the monsoon game?
Here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to forget.
Dude, Pat, it was so funny.
Trying to forget. I don't know if we've talked about. I think we
have talked about this.
Oh, never mind. Skip it then. That was so funny.
That was talking about the shoes.
Check it out. If you want to know what happened, for those of you that missed it, you're going to have to check it back. I think it was episode 3. Well, the new episode 3. So
it was so funny.
Yeah.
That was
the shoes, right?
Yeah, with the boots. Yeah. I was a bragger that night. I've learned to humble myself since then, or at least double check.
I feel like we've all been to.
Word to the wise. Word to the wise. Always check your boots. Always.
And always check your drawers too. Those are two.
I feel
things.
Like, well, I was gonna say Nick was prepared, but I feel like every time you get stuck like in an outdoor game in a monsoon, you feel like you're sorely underprepared.
Yeah.
The good thing about being married is that even if you don't check your drawers and your wife finds your drawers and they're gross, she's like, "Babe, oh,
what?"
And they kiss you up.
They do. You're disgusting, but I love you.
Sometimes you don't even hear nothing about it. You know. Like what you leave on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
I don't.
So you tell her, I left a little rosebud in there for you.
I'm the laundry person of our house.
I'm just
for that reason. For that reason.
I just, for that reason alone, I couldn't wear thongs. Like, I couldn't wear a white thong, at least, because it would not be white. Like, that'd be the
they even make white thongs?
Yeah, of course they do. It would be weird. I didn't I just only wear dark brown ones.
like the Army BVDs back in the day.
Yeah, these are great. These are great.
What a color. Like playing a violin.
Yeah.
What a color, you know?
Like those good old brown army briefs, those brown army briefs that they issued back in the day. Those are the worst.
I'm just, it is a true
statement.
Fact.
True thing.
All right,
true
so
thing.
One more thing before we go.
Yeah.
You got something, Nick?
No, go ahead, man.
I was gonna think. Okay, we've done a couple of different questions. Like last week was what, breath or BO?
Yeah,
the double B's.
A couple weeks ago. Yep, a couple weeks ago.
Before that was what? The snorer.
No, yeah, snorer
or furter.
Snorer and a farter. Furter. Yeah.
Snorer or furter.
Yeah.
What should be this week's? Let's have a group chat about this one, buddy.
Let's see. I got one. Would you prefer? No, this is kind of lame. Never mind. It's pretty lame. I'm not going to say.
Big hands or big feet?
Oh, that's a good one.
Man,
that's a good one, Pat. That's a good
brutal.
one. That's a good one. That's a good one, Pat. Good on you. Okay. Since you brought it up, Pat, Joel's got to answer first because Joel usually answers last. So this time,
I like to listen. Listen.
This time around, you're going to answer first, buddy. We're going to critique you on your answer.
Yeah, that's a hard one for me because
Joel hates feet. First of all, Joel hates feet.
Joel hates feet, and Joel's particular about hands.
Yeah, those are the two things.
So that's a tough one.
Yeah,
this is for the ones that Joel's given us. And he's like, you got to answer.
There you go. So yeah, Joel, you got to answer.
When you say, okay, let's break it down.
Go for it.
When you say big hands,
yeah,
you mean like straws, like long fingers?
No.
Are you talking about like my hand?
Meaty meats.
Like
straight,
how could she be
straight Haagen-Dazs?
How could she be skinny with meaty hands?
Hey,
or
she's a professional.
Not that she has to be skinny. I don't care, but
she might be an arm wrestler. She might lock him in like douche.
Dang, like she locks him in, Nick. Just douche.
She Roadhouse.
Well, she just do push-ups all day.
What was that? What was that movie with Arnold Sylvester Stallone? What was that?
Roadhouse.
Issue?
No, it was a Roadhouse.
It's I know it. Something heel.
It's the arm wrestling movie.
Oh, Over the Top.
Over the top. Yeah, she's an Over the Top. Every day you walk it.
So the issue.
She's got little stress balls.
Yeah,
all the time.
Stress balls. Stress balls.
Yeah, just squeezing them, building.
She's just
the grippers. Yeah, she's just.
I just
little grip things. You remember those?
So let me plead my case.
All right. First of all, this is Jesse the Body Ventura's here. I was the governor of Minnesota. All right, you have to plead your case. I was the governor of Minnesota. I was in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was in Predator.
Okay, so here goes. Here it is. It's tough because feet, right? Like
size 13.
Okay. Big hands. You can have man paws. No way, dude. No way, never. Like there is no way that would gross me out.
A 13-inch stiletto. Oh,
I could not. Like I would always be.
Foot in the bathroom.
That's a big ass.
This is me, dude. I'd be always like this. Nick, stop saying cuss words. I'd always be like this.
Sorry.
Dude, what's up, dude?
Constantly looking up.
She go to put her feet towards you. You just like spin a whole all 360.
She knock you off the couch,
dude. Like I would be so put off with size 13 feet.
It'd be like that scene from Deuce Bigalow, Mel Gigolo. Y'all remember that movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I could handle. I mean, my body be hurting, you know what I mean? So I could handle some big hands. Yeah. I just put them to work. Yeah. I'd be like, hey, babe,
get in
since
there.
You got them knuckles, since you got them knuckles, them massagers, get up in there.
Put them old meat hooks to use. Yeah, no.
I mean, her ring is going to be mad expensive. That's one thing. Like,
I think it's going to be like, sure.
I need this in a size 13. Oh, Jesus. Are you homosexual? No, it's not.
Yeah. So you're going with big hands.
Going with big hands.
I think I'm going with big hands. Like I think
You go bigger and
size
Sandra.
13. Size 13 is just way.
It's a big foot.
Way like I couldn't go over an 8.5 max.
Yeah. Y'all would have the same shoe size. Like
probably. Ugh.
Yeah. Hey, you trying to go buy some shoes?
Yes, I am. Nick, guess what? I pick you.
Are you gonna pick me? Oh, hands all day. Yeah, yeah. Give me them big hands all day. Come here, you big hand Sandra. Give me a kiss.
Because toes get bigger with the length of the foot. You know,
They do.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate and say big feet.
You would go with big feet. Tell me why.
Yeah, because I hold hands more than I hold feet.
That's because Pat got
I know, but you feel them girls and you look at them.
Pat's
in the summertime,
Pat's got feet
it's
fetish.
all feet.
I don't.
Sandals are
She
coming
just be
out.
skiing. Just take her shoes off and just ski. Just be going down the slopes.
That's hard. That's hard because
water ski.
I do think I don't have a foot fetish, but I do think like
Watch me, babe.
like girls' shoes are cute. Like little girls' shoes are cute because our shoes are so big. I don't know. Is that
It's
weird?
like this. It's all. That's her big toe. Just
Bro,
just blowing in the wind.
Joel.
that's all.
Yeah, Joel. As much as you love chicks and Converse, that's a big Converse because
Converse.
Converse get longer.
I believe. Let me tell you.
If you wear big feet, if you have big
clown
feet, you
shoes.
wear Converse.
Here's what I noticed. The trend is Converse is the shoe, the girl shoe of the gym, like the shoe of choice in the gym for girls right now.
Right.
Why?
That's a big
It is. It is. No, I mean, not if you're,
They
not,
match
if you're not
everything.
running.
They match everything.
But if you're not running, you're squatting and stuff like that. It works well. I mean,
Yeah, because it's flat feet. Yeah, it works out.
It's flat feet.
I don't have flat feet.
No. I've noticed that. Yeah, they'll wear leggings with the socks with the Connies on. Yeah, and it's just
So
it's
it sucks that you guys were able to answer so quickly. Like it was just over.
Yeah. Well, no, I
You're
mean,
like hands.
I don't know. It's hands. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on the feet thing. I'm not a big foot.
Okay, how about this? Huge and big nose,
Oof.
or big ears, huge ears.
I'll take ears.
That's not going to work because I got a big nose. I mean, we'll never be able to kiss.
You're just like
We'll never be able to kiss. It just stops right
you're just rubbing.
Just rubbing your nose.
You're like, hey baby, let's just Eskimo kiss.
every day.
Yeah,
Just get
call it mixed kissing.
Yeah, just going for a kiss. Oh, babe, you got me again.
It is not easy.
Hey, watch your
So-
nose. I told you.
I got a black eye. No. That's a. Oh man, yeah.
I'm going ears because they can have long hair.
Yeah, I'm to go.
Yeah, but long hair does not hide big.
It doesn't.
Big.
We're talking
like,
big old
dumblers.
satellite dishes on the side of the ears. Yeah, like they can pick
Like
up.
Forrest Griffiths.
They can pick up radio frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Like alfalfas.
it's big out
Like
there. Yeah.
I like a little ear. I like a little ear, like a small ear. It's
Yeah.
like I like that. But
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the kind of nose.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it could be big, and like if it's not like a big bulby.
Okay.
If it's not like a man nose, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Big head or broad shoulders.
I see some pretty big headed girls. Like I mean, she got a big old head, but she fine.
I'm talking oversized. I'm talking
You'd
oversized
be like,
melon.
hey, get out of here with your big head.
I'm talking about oversized melon. You know what I'm saying? Or
Like
broad
Patrick
shoulders.
head. Like a Patrick head.
like
like-
a swimmer's shoulders.
No, like a linebacker shoulders. Like
I can handle that. I can just
handle
maybe
it.
she could because maybe she
got
could give me a
CrossFitter.
piggyback ride. I would love to be carried. Like I would love for my lady to go, get on, just jump on there, and I would get a man Bajorn, and I would wear it and be worn.
what if she's the most beautiful woman in the world,
I'm taking it.
attached to that big head? Are you still going for
Yum.
broad shoulders? Or are you still
mean,
going?
If she's got like matching eyes, like she got some big old eyes and
Yeah.
big lips, and it just looks pretty, then I'll take it.
Proportionate.
Yeah.
I mean, how big are we talking? We're talking like a size 8 hat.
I'm talking about melons, bro. I'm talking about
We both got melons. I mean, what do you mean, like a size 8
I'm
hat?
talking about a size 8.
We have to be realistic. We have to be realistic
Yeah,
to the
size
moment
8.
of a
Size 8.
human.
I would say a
Blizz,
size
is
8
that-
hat.
You
Yeah.
can't be
that
like, she
big
got
kid?
14.
Yeah.
What size hat
7
y'all wear?
I wear 7
I size 7 and 7.5, 7 3/8, depending on the head, depending on the heat, depending on the day.
on day. Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't want to tell you what size I wear.
I could probably date a girl with my head size. Maybe I could think I can handle that.
with the girls big as you.
I think I could handle it. I think it wouldn't be too
Yeah,
bad. Like, hey,
Yeah.
sexy.
But I'm just saying, like, she's a beautiful girl. She either got a big head or broad shoulders, like one of the two. You know what I mean?
It's true.
But you're going
I'll
for
take-
the
I mean,
you're
I'll
going for the
take,
piggyback ride?
Yeah, I'll take the PB ride. Let me get on back, girl.
Yeah. Pat, what are you going big head or broad shoulders? You going broad
Yeah, shoulders.
Yeah, you go. Oh, you're gonna go. I'm gonna go for the big head. Hey, it's like a billboard of beauty. You know what I mean? Like I want people to see my lady. You know what I'm saying?
The good thing is
she's made of stone.
If you ever get into a bar fight, she swings that head around. She's gonna knock out some people.
Damn, hey, she's gonna be bonk. Y'all remember that video game Bonk? She's just going, get off my man. Get off of him. Get off of him. That's right. Defend me, baby. You know what I get to do every night, Joel? You know what I get to do every night? Hey,
Pat, what are you doing again?
Hey, girl. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been inappropriate all night.
And like I said,
I've
Joel, you know what I get to do? You know what I get to do with my big headed beauty every night?
There you go.
Yeah.
What, Nick?
I said, you know what I get to do to my big headed beautiful woman every night? One of these. Hey, girl.
Give it to her.
We're gonna have an awkward moment. Come here, girl. Oh, love you, girl. Look at
man. You know what you have to do now.
Head over here.
So speaking of that moment, here's what I think, and then we can close that if you think. I think that you need to make that your guys' thing now, so it's not awkward.
Oh, it's every time just grab her head.
Every time you see her, like girly girl. Yeah. There she is. That's my home girl. Guess who it is? Uncle Nick. Don't ever call yourself Uncle Nick because you'll be creepy. And you're rubbing her head like you'd be like making a wish, checking it twice.
Let me shake this 8-ball.
Yeah. Hey, will I go to heaven? Your head says yes.
Twins. No.
Hey, make it your thing, dude. Yeah, like if we put our heads together, it looks like cleavage. Yeah?
Hey, walk up and say, nothing compares to you, girl.
That'd be so funny.
What's up, Sinead? No,
I bet if we took like a shirt or like a skirt and put two bald heads together and put it right there,
just Cleveland.
It would
look like you could take a picture and it look like breasts.
Look like just chest.
That's so funny though, huh? That's stupid. And you gotta make that. That's your thing. You going with it?
No. Well, but she's probably gonna let her hair grow back, and then it won't be a thing anymore. You know what I mean? Like it. You know, I have to apologize to her. I still have to apologize for her.
Hey, what are you gonna say? Tell me hey, I'm sorry for rubbing you.
Say, hey, listen, I'm really sorry if I came off awkward and rubbed your head. I meant nothing by it. I freaked out. I bailed and ended up rubbing your head. And I'm sorry Joel walked away and laughed in the process.
He's a douche.
Instead of backing me up as a true homie should, he bailed on me.
I should have came right behind him and went like,
you should have got me. You should have got me.
No,
too.
I should have done it to her too.
You should have got me.
Hey,
that's what a real homie wouldn't have let me feel awkward. So
I would have put my hands up like this and then psych.
Gotcha.
You should have walked up and be like, we doing this? Okay.
Clamps.
Pat, I feel you would have backed me up, Pat. I feel like
I would have
just backed me up. Like, my homie went awkward. I'm gonna go awkward with him, right?
Pat likes that. Pat likes to be awkward. He loves that feeling.
Creep style.
You know what? Hey Nick, I really think that I just want you to know I would like to feel awkward more.
Yeah.
You feel awkward sometimes. I would like salt and pepper. I like to feel wise.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I would like to bald. Maybe I'll just bake my whole thing and go full turtle. Like it's
Joel can't wait till I go sleep. And here's the thing: the quicker I lose weight, the quicker I'll go full turtle. And Joel can't wait. Look at him. Look at him thinking about it. Look at this. He's like, I can't wait.
He's fantasizing about it.
I just can't
ride that horse, Joe. Ride that horse. That's what you look like.
Joe, you were riding pretty fast, Joe. I gotta say.
Your horse is faster than mine.
That was a triple crown for sure. Like you were crossing the finish.
I just bought mine
by a mile.
You know what they did? They're like, we're euphanizing the rider. Get the curtain. This dude's done.
You can't do it anymore.
I'm sorry, man.
I do. I'd whip it harder.
That's so funny. It made me dance.
I'm sorry, man. You gotta get it.
I didn't mean to. I tried to win so hard. All right, man. I think this is good fun.
Absolutely, man. We had a great time. This is the part of the show where we get to our shameless plugs, and we're actually going to start with me because I never go first. You can catch me on Instagram at RickDynasty1. On Twitter, I am the real Juan Hogan. TikTok, I am Nick Clemency Comedy, and of course, you can catch us on YouTube on Tuesday as well as Spotify. And where else, Pat?
Everywhere.
I'm terrible at this. All right, kick it over to Pat. Pat, what you got, man?
As Nick said, at Tuesday on all social media, including TikTok, where we're trying to get going, but I'm still learning the algorithm and the process of how to post videos on TikTok. Also on Tuesday.com, CHWSDY.com. And like Nick said, if you go to YouTube /Tuesday, you can subscribe and get all of our old episodes, all of the new episodes. Hit that notification button when we release all the new videos, which, like we said, we're going to be filming content. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's @TuesdayPatrick.
I'll be there.
Do it. All right. Joel, you're up. You are up.
Hi. You could catch me outside. No, you guys can catch me on TikTok. I think it's POU Joel. You can catch a lot of our podcast stuff on there just because it's something I've been doing for a little bit, and I plan to, hopefully get the other one going with them.
Yep.
And I'm on Facebook under Joel Reyes. You can catch me on Instagram. I think it's under Jink Shame.
Jink Shame.
That's right. Man, I had a great time, guys.
Absolutely, man. We're having a phenomenal time right here on the Tuesday podcast, embarrassing ourselves the way that we know how to do best. Please make sure you join us. Again, this only works if you let your friends know that you're watching probably one of the coolest podcasts you've ever come across on our platform. So tell your friends about it. Like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you back here next time. Any parting words for the homies before we go?
Oh, man. Pat?
I don't have anything.
Ride that horse.
Give me that stone face again. That one.
There you go. There it is.
Yeah, you're evil.
Sleep well, folks.
It was like a dried apple.